Hello friends, it's Becky Bridgham, and I wanted to come do a quick live video to share the bucket thermal tote. This is the one that I get asked the most about in my online parties because in a picture, you can't always tell how big something is. Is this like a family size? Is it like a personal size? And the answer is it's kind of in between. So I wanted to make a video for you all to see, but then also so that I can share in future events because I always get asked about this one. So this is a new style. It came out this spring called the bucket thermal tote. Again, it's not as small as a personal lunchbox. It's a little bit bigger, but it's not quite as big as a family size. And it's actually kind of a cool in-between that I think has a lot of good purposes that maybe a family size is too big and a personal lunchbox is too small. So I want to show you a couple of the examples of what can fit in here and the features. So always our thermals are leak lock lined, so you can put ice right in here. It's not going to leak out the bottom. You could also remember use this for hot items. So if you're going on a road trip and you want to pack, I don't know, hot dogs in foil or baked potatoes, or put some, warm food in here, your warm stuff is gonna also stay warm in our thermals, just like your cold stuff is gonna stay cold. So leak lock line, it does have a zip all the way around, and it does have a pocket right here on the front. It's also really like sleek looking. I think this is probably the classiest thermal tote that we've had in quite a while. Our thermals are great. They're super cute, or they're kind of, basic if you want to go with like a plain charcoal color. But this one I feel like is like just really sleek. Like, I don't know. I just think it's like you could use this for so many things. But anyway, the bucket thermal tote, I want to show you just for size comparison, because this is what I get asked. Is it big enough for a water bottle? Is it big enough for like lunch containers? Is it big enough for a bottle of wine? So here's the example. This is a standard can of beer, soda can, diet soda, seltzer water, all come in that same size. So you see the size of it. You could probably fit 12, 16 cans in here, this size. But I also want to show you if you have those larger cans, which are sometimes like Monsters, or this is like a larger size beer. This is just what I grabbed out of our fridge. It's going to fit probably 8 or 10 of those in there. But I also wanted to show you these tall water bottles, these ice waters, Gatorades, that your kids might be drinking. These also fit in here and will zip up close. It is not tall enough for a bottle of wine. So our picnic thermal, see, it's not going to close. You put a bottle of wine in here. Our picnic thermal is tall enough to fit 6 bottles of wine in if that's something that you want to use it for. So height-wise, it's going to be a little taller than our around the clock, not as tall as a picnic, okay? So it's right in the middle. It's also going to be able to fit, I just brought out some random containers, probably, look, three glass containers. You can put, your can right in there, your silverware right on top, your napkins. So if you have to take multiple meals, if you're like food prepping and you're bringing like little meals here and there that you want to have all your containers, this has plenty of room for that. A couple other uses that I think this would be a good choice for beyond just a basic lunchbox is, so we're coming into warm months for if you're going to the park and you want to throw a bunch of snacks in here, bunch of juice boxes, cheese sticks, like use our reusable snack bags for some chips and pretzels. This would have enough space to like feed a small army of children at the park, okay? It'd also be good for a road trip. This is small enough to sit in the back seat between a couple of kiddos. If you want to pack multiple lunches, like a couple kids' lunches into one container so they both don't need their own, this would be great for that. I also think it would be great for a pool bag. If you're not bringing multiple meals to the pool, you just want to bring some drinks, and you don't want to have like the giant pool bag. This would be also a good size for that. Again, going to the ball fields, I thought, you go to baseball games, rec games, and you're stuck with a concession stand, which is usually like, I don't know what they have, corn dogs and potato chips. Bring your own healthy choices in our thermal. So it's going to save you on having to go through the drive-thru, go to the concession stand, buy your kids snacks at the pool, pack your own. So again, this would be a great size for all those spring and summer events that are coming up. I think it's $28 So not, again, a huge investment. You'll use it for a long time. A lot of our 31 products, as you know, last forever. And if it does get gross, if somebody, you know, dump some milk in here, you just wash it. You can wash it in the sink and air dry it, put it in your washing machine on delicate, air dry it, and it will come out honestly looking like new. So bucket thermal tote, new style for spring. I really like it. This is what's gonna go in our pull bag this summer. So I'm excited to use it. So have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions on any of our products. If there's any that you're like, hey, I've seen this on the website, I don't really know what size it is, what can I use it for? If I have it, I would be happy to make a video to show you. So talk to you later, friends.